Well, we unlocked the tavern and the abbey. And they completed. They vanquished many monsters in the ruins. Stagecoach is higher level. That was all from week 1, and here's week 2. Okay, good stuff. Well, can I get back to that screen somehow, I wonder? Oh well.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best for each hero depending on their quirks. Well, no big surprise there. Peace through meditation. So I can pay, it looks like 1,000 and have her de-stress here. She looks pretty stressed out. So yeah, stress 95 out of 100. That's not good at all. Has a bunch of camping skills. I'll have to look into those in a bit more detail. But let's try this for now. Treat her stress. I can upgrade the Abbey to increase types of stress treatments and their effectiveness. Okay. Well, she's meditating. He likes to pray. I thought I saw something about that. In town, only pray for stress relief. So, can he do that right now? Okay, it's unlocked, yes. He also has camping skills. Well, let's actually exit out of here. We can probably come back. What else is available? Got the Abbey, the Guild, which I can't get to, the Sanitarium that I can't get to, the Blacksmith that I can't get to, the Tavern. Here we go.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Well, the caretaker is currently gambling, so I can't assign anybody to that. It looks like I can open up more slots here for the bar, the gambling hall, and the brothel if I need to. For example, I think we had somebody. Ah, yes. So, if he could use the brothel, his stress would heal better. But he is God-fearing, so I don't think he can. Yes, I cannot place him in the brothel. So he hasn't rolled well at this point, it looks like. That's very unfortunate for us. Okay. But yeah, this is interesting. Upgrading the tavern increases the types of stress treatments and their effectiveness. Takes heirlooms and money, probably. I believe it took money when I upgraded the stagecoach earlier. Let's investigate the stagecoach real quick. What do we have here? Nope. An occultist, a grave robber, and a Vestral. I could upgrade the stagecoach more if I want to. Get even more heroes per week, but let's not do that for now. Let's go ahead and recruit
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
People who are here. Investigate them. Maybe we can bring them instead of the people who aren't doing so hot right now, hopefully. We've got a heal. Okay, a little ranged attack and judgment, and then a melee bash. So they prefer to be third in line, very specifically. And they attack the front two. But with ability to hit the back two maybe a bit better, according to the game, than our previous. Okay. Interesting. They all have, it looks like, a 2/3 resistance to a death blow, which is also interesting. I don't know how people would feel about being in a group with an occultist, but maybe that's just me. There's a whole lot of stuff here. That is going to take some sifting through. But for now, let's go ahead and have you pray. That costs even more this time. Okay. We won't upgrade anything for the moment, not yet. You, what do you like? Anything in particular? You're not allowed to gamble, which is fine. You have nothing else in particular either. Does he really have, like, extra melee damage? And then he just throws plague grenades and blinding gas? That's amusing. Okay. Well, let's head to the tavern, see if we can get some more stress relief going for these two. Well, at least you can go to the bar. And the Abbey wasn't full. So maybe you... The Penance Hall doesn't sound like a pleasant place. But, yeah, I guess you can deal with it. That costs 1,500. Maybe just more because we're using so much of the Abbey right now. So if we split between the Abbey and the tavern, still costs 1,500. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Oh well. So they're all busy. I'm wondering if because of this, do I have to embark with just 3 next time? Because if so, that was a terrible decision on my part. And basically, do I have a chance to let time pass before I continue on? Okay, yes, committing a hero to the activity will make them unavailable for the next quest. So for the next quest, I only have 3 heroes available because I've committed them to activity. Maybe I can remove one of them from the activity. The Witch Doctor was less stressed than everybody else. Yes, so I just lost a bunch of money there. And that was it. Now we still have some stuff to throw around. Maybe we can upgrade the stuff we're using right now.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Okay. And get a little upgrade going at the tavern. The caretaker being a jerk. That's fine. What is this here? Oh, no matter. We've got a trinket inventory that we can equip on people. Like, we have an occultist now. Maybe I can equip him with this item. Brings his max HP down, but makes his stun and bleed skills better. Let's make sure he has stun and bleed skills. Can heal things. That vaguely looks like a bleed, but it doesn't say it anywhere. Well, I'm not seeing anything obvious. Oh, this bleed. Bleed 1 point. A round for 3 rounds. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody who wants to be in the front of the group at all. So we may just put our spare person there for now when we head out. Oh. Okay, we need to buy things. Where did we buy things last time? I think that was after we got to this screen. So let's embark. Heroes will camp once during this quest. Okay, so that's probably what happened last time, is people wanted to make camp. We didn't necessarily have enough food to go around to make camp, so we starved. Good job, us. Or me, in that case. I can't put that on you guys. This quest does not involve camping. Is that what happened last time? I'm not even sure. This one wants me to finish all the room battles. It's very simple. It's very much like what we did before. This one just wants us to explore 90% of rooms, and this one wants us to explore 90% of rooms. But this one's shorter. We're never going to camp. So let's try... That's just our basic options menu. Okay, this is the screen we pulled up earlier. Let's try this one that says just Scout. It's a short mission with some decent rewards still. Maybe a little bit lower risk. Hopefully we can get some of the people we're more used to back before we go on a long mission. You want to be in the back. You're okay being second, so you can go next. Then we'll keep our doctor well protected. Especially because he's already stressed out enough. He might go a little overboard on this mission for all I know. Okay. Now let's get some provisions. Which it looks like I lost everything I didn't use last time. We'll try 8 food again. Which did not provide a lot of healing when I used it. We'll avoid the bandages this time. Go ahead and keep some herbs, keys, torches, and shovels. The shovels seemed to help out. We still have money left over, so I think that's... hopefully that's okay. We'll try it. Let's get going.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay. Well, let's look around. We need to get to 90% of rooms. Why don't we just start by heading down?
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
She is stressed out, probably from being in front where she doesn't like it, maybe? Maybe she's just gaining stress because it's a stressful situation. Okay, this guy was causing some major problems last time. So why don't we start with some blinding gas back there. Stun Paraview. I like that. Okay, you can't heal because you're way out front. That's unfortunate. You can't use Judgment because you're out front. But you can use these other abilities. Let's try some Illumination. Blue. And what do we got here? Hands from the Abyss, which targets the front line, which isn't what we started with. Demon's Pull, which targets the back line and pulls the target forward. That's interesting. And Sacrificial Stab. Why don't we try this back here? And it's dodged. So nothing. Alright, what do we got here? Flashing Daggers looks kind of tempting. Thrown Dagger, just throw a dagger at the back line, it looks like. And a poisoned dart, which I don't think we need right now. Why don't we try... Maybe we should just throw a dagger at the back dude. Mr. Bone Man.
Give them no quarter.
There we go. Yep, that was painful. Well, we'll try our hands from the abyss this time on the bone soldier. How about? It's supposed to stun. There we go. And with that, we can try flashing daggers. One dodge, one hit. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's try blinding gas again. Nope, dodged it that time, so no stun effect. Eldritch Pull, that's going to move us forward. That's not good. Missed. Excellent. Now I can try some illumination again, maybe kill this bone soldier with it. Or I can just try hitting somebody. Why don't we just bash? Nope, didn't even go well. Didn't even finish him. That's terrible. Wow. Grave Robber is getting beat up. Okay, so I heal. And then, let's try it anyway. Heals, but makes them bleed, which is unfortunate. Well, let's do the illumination this time.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ah, she dodged. Jerk. And you can't do anything because you are too far forward. So let's move you back where you belong. And cure your bleed. No dodge that time. And we're bleeding. That's unfortunate. Get rid of this acolyte. I don't like it. It's resisting. Ooh. That's not good for the Witch Doctor. Now I can try Reconstitution again. That didn't really work very well last time. It says 0 to 10. But maybe I do it anyway because we're already bleeding. A 7 that time. That's more like it. There we go. Now the Witch Doctor can use Emboldening Vapors, but let's actually have him back up a little bit and maybe cure this bleed next turn. Could just lunge. 40% damage mod, 10% crit mod.
As the fiend falls,
excellent.
a faint hope
Okay,
blossoms.
but I moved forward with that as well. It looks like okay. Oh, illumination. Let's just see if we can finish this fight. Cure failed. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I would have to back up because we move forward 2 with when we lunge at a front target, so I need to back up again. In order to use that again. Okay. Can't heal anybody because the occultist is too far forward as well. So these three really don't work well together at the end of the day. Okay. Let's go for our stun move. Maybe we can experiment a little bit more with everything we do. Oh, that's unfortunate. And he went next, which isn't really what I wanted. Let's try the sacrificial stab. Okay. Yes, you are bleeding, I know. It's very unfortunate. You're going to finish the fight, and then we can be done.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
You guys are still bleeding.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
let's investigate the Holy Fountain. And we found some money. Okay. To the next room, through the hallway of terrifying sadness. The urn has nothing but ashes. I'm tempted to move the cultist back, the occultist, so he can use his heal at the start of the fight. She can still do a couple of things to the back line from the second row, so I think we're going to start with that. Do you have a problem with needing to know all these things? Yes, you are curious, obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. But you have second wind. I haven't actually looked at all of this. The grave robber thinks it's possessed by demons. Of course it does. Our Vestal will only gamble and has minus 10% max hit points, but is on guard and is a lurker. So when light is low, they're more powerful. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and keep the torch, keep the light high for the time being, though. And we hit a trap that we didn't see coming.
Glorious is the
all kinds of
trap-maker's
damage.
art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Well, let's just keep moving for the time being. Is there nothing in this room? Doesn't look that way. That's okay to me. Found stuff. What do we got in this stuff? A map! Okay. So we see maybe a couple chests, maybe a few fights in here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but maybe some chests and stuff. Oh. Oh, found a fight here, though. And we were surprised because it's very dim light, is what it looks like. So everything's all mixed around now. Well, let's start with some blinding gas on the back line, which got dodged. Come on, Plague Doctor, do better. Hit by a goblet for 3 damage. Grave Robber is mega stressed from that. Understandable. She's getting beat up on pretty hard. But I can heal from back here. Maybe I should, but nah, I'm tempted not to for the time being. Let's just see if we can get some stuns out instead. Man, they're dodging hard right now. It's not good. And we're bleeding. Maybe I use a bandage on this bleed. No, I didn't bring any bandages because I was like, man, I can just cure those. Why would I worry about it? Smart that way sometimes. Let's go with the flashing daggers for the time being, maybe? 4 to 7 damage, so unlikely to kill it even if we throw a dagger at it. Maybe even impossible to kill it. So flashing daggers instead. Just to get the maximum amount of damage out. Man, it's hurting and making us bleed. Not good at all. There we go. That's a little better. You're stunned now. I really got to get a heal up.
True test. Hold fast or expire.
Well, it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't want to be in the ground if you fall down. Shield medicine, keep you from bleeding out, hopefully. And then heal you up. Get you away from death's door. Whoa!
Blow.
That was a hit.
A singular strike.
Our occultist is not doing well. Nobody's doing well. This whole group just isn't doing a good job. Okay. Well, let's toss a dagger again. Nah, I didn't even get the hit. That's really not good. I could just move back 2 here and get ready to heal up, but I don't see that working out very well. Okay, Hand from the Abyss reduces our torch. That's part of what's happening here. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's just stab somebody. Get rid of that bleed. Do I finish the fight or do I go for a heal? I think maybe I go for a heal here. Oh, it didn't heal as much as I was hoping. Okay, we got the dodge. That's very fortunate.
Well struck.
Well, if that had happened earlier. Okay, occultist, you're freaking me out a little bit right now.
Promises success.
Found money and shovel. Okay, that was still a hallway right now. Let's rearrange the party a bit if we can. There we go. And let's go ahead and put you way in the back so you can get some heals going next time. A confession booth. Well, let's try it. Oh. Oh. That hero's really not happy about the amount of sin they've dealt with in the past. Okay. Well, let's light the room up. Into the room. What's in the room? What is this? Nothing in the room. Okay. Well, I guess if there's nothing in the room, let's head back. Here's the confession booth again. And the pack we found earlier. And let's head to this room. Move that map around a little bit. Looks like there's a trap if we go that way, but we know about it, so maybe we can disarm it with the grave robber. I imagine they would be good at disarming traps. Don't get stressed out. It's okay. There. Still well lit. See? Running out of torches, though. Okay. Let's try... I'm wondering how I can abandon a mission. Okay, we're still moving along. Hunger. Eat. Eat 4 food, regain 5% health. That was still not very much. Okay. So I was right. I just didn't have 4 food to eat, so all I could do last time was starve, which was quite unfortunate. Where did I go? I don't think I went where I... No, I did go where I wanted to. This is where I want it to be. Okay. Let's open up the help. Click on a room to begin moving to it. Click on a hero to select it. Click on a hero's move skill to change their party position. Click on firewood to camp. If I have any. But I don't. Mouse of the torch. Click on the retreat flag to abandon the quest. Right-click an inventory item to apply it to an object. Some items will yield positive effects. Right-click a hero to see their detailed character sheet. Use mouse wheel and right-click on the map. Yeah, we figured that out already. Okay. Okay, and there's the retreat flag. If we absolutely need to, which we maybe don't yet. I don't know. We're not in a good way, but we're not completely dead yet. We know there's a trap coming, so let's just be ready for it. Click on the trap. No, you didn't deal with it.
Cruel machinations.
You're
life with a singular purpose.
Oh no. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. Oh no. And we can't camp at all. because we don't have any firewood. We don't know what firewood is. Everybody is stressed out now because she's freaking out in every way. Less accurate, but a higher chance to crit, maybe a higher chance to dodge, less damage, less speed. Fearful. Fears overwhelm the hero, whose every thought is now turned to self-preservation. Oh, you could have just disarmed the trap, but no. You're a grave robber! How are you not good? Ah, yes, I know you're freaking out, but we gotta check out at least one more room, okay? Just one. It's gonna get us all killed. But I have a feeling if you don't kind of push the limits a little bit, you're always gonna end up in a bad way. Let's move to this room. We've scouted. We see that there's just a pile of books here. You're curious. You go look at the books. Nope. Hunger. Eat. Okay. Yeah, we can halt. Why are we halting? That's the second time I've heard somebody say that. We're going to check out this room. Just this room. And then maybe we retreat because we need to get through at least like 2 fights, it looks like, to finish. Probably we may have to get to all these rooms to finish it. And that's just not working well. So let's... The heroes will suffer the stress of defeat. Well, I don't see a better option for the time being. They're not in a good way anyway. But, This is a hard decision. I'm not good at it at all. Oh, I also just let it go completely dark, which has caused all kinds of problems. And we're almost out of torches, so we can't even increase the light level that much. Let's get out of here.
A setback, but not the end of things.
We still got stuff, just not as much as maybe we could have, and everybody's gonna hate that they didn't get any experience. They're still level 0. You got a new trait. You are more stressed out by light. That's good.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Well, everybody, I'm actually, like, terrible things are happening, and I'm really enjoying it. This game looks like it could be quite interesting, and I'm very excited to play some more of it. But we're going to call it good for the moment and come back to it in the future. I hope everyone has enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.